my name is Scott Bradley. I am doing a video right now for my students and for anyone else who wants to learn how to play guitar, kind of from the very beginning, from the ground up. And if you've got chord shapes all together and stuff like this might be helpful. But I'm trying to make an overview in general of just my whole approach to playing guitar, and that's going to eventually encompass 5 different positions on the guitar. But we're going to start with the easiest and one that some people make an entire career out of playing, just the G, C, and D chords, a little E minor thrown in there. And how I'm going to do this is a very simple system of talking about and telling you how to put your fingers on the guitar to get results right away. If you want to learn how to play guitar, or if you started playing guitar and you want to get a more complete image of how to play it, or a system for playing it, please trust me that I've spent a lot of time figuring out how to do this, and I feel pretty confident that this covers most of the things that happen in contemporary and recorded music. So, and this is my system to get you into it. If this video doesn't work the first time you use it, please watch it again, and then watch it again. If you watch it once a week for a couple weeks in a row, it's going to start to sink in and you're going to get what I'm talking about. And if you have any questions, you can get in touch with me, Skot Bradley, S-K-O-T Bradley @gmail.com, and I'll try to explain it. So anyway, this is a picture right here of the top of the guitar. So this picture right here is the top of the guitar, and these numbers running along the top are the numbers that I call these strings. The 6th is the thickest string, number 6 right there on top. 5th is the next one after that. 5, 4th, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1 is the thinnest. So 6 is the thickest string, 1 is the thinnest string, okay? Now, the next thing we need to know is the frets. These are the numbers running down this side of the picture. And that's fret 1 is this space here. Fret 2 is this space here. Fret 3 is this space here. So you can talk about any note on the guitar by saying the string first and then the fret. So if I say string 1, fret 1, I'm talking about the thinnest string right over here, and then that first place that you can press down on that string. So I press down right there. This is 1, 1. And I would describe this by saying 11. I'd say play note 11, and you simply use the first finger to press the first string on the first fret. I always say string first, then fret. So 1, 1 means string 1, fret 1. And I would just say, I might say 11. I might say play 11. And that just means, okay, 1, string 1, and then another 1, fret 1. And I can describe any, as far as I can tell, any note on the guitar by saying a number like that. For example, 63 over here is the first playing example, would be string 6, because the first number is a 6, and then fret 3. Okay, this is some basic stuff, but trust me when I tell you that this is going to very quickly, if you put a little bit of time into it, allow you to master the different positions in the guitar. So let's get to the first one. This lesson is going to cover the basic chords in the first position, which is the G position, and as far as I can tell, the most commonly used. So I'm going to say, I'm going to describe chords by saying these numbers. I'm going to say 52, 63, 23, 13. It sounds like I'm about to hike a football, but what it really means is this is what my 4 fingers are doing when they play my first chord, G. Most important, probably the most important chord you're going to learn is that. That's going to cover so many songs that you want to write or learn. Going to come right out of this C, this G, which is a very easy alteration of the G, and then the D chord, which is just the 3rd chord in that system. So now, here we go. When I list them this way, I go from my pointer finger down to my pinky. I go pointer first, middle, pointer, middle, ring, and pinky finger. So here we go. The first number is what my index finger does. So I say, I want to play a G chord. Okay, well, I go to that, and the first number is 52. So 5 means string 5. What fret do I play? Fret 2. So I go to string 5, and I go 1, 2, and I press that finger down. Next number is 63, or 6-3. So I go to string 6, fret 3, and I press that down with my next finger. Okay, what does my third finger do? 23, second string, third fret. Great, all set. And then final number 13, first string, third fret, and I press that down. Now, there are some, I give you some advice about, curve your fingers or keep the neck cradled in your hand in a very comfortable way. And there's a lot of things like that that are very particular, but please don't focus on that when you're first learning. When you're first learning, just focus on these numbers and putting your hand down. And if you get a sound that's like this, go ahead and celebrate, because you are a better guitar player than probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions, if not billions of people. Yeah, it's billions. Okay, so if it goes like that the first time, you're still better than billions of people at playing the guitar. That should be encouraging. So now, eventually, it's a matter of pressing down with the right amount of pressure, not too much pressure, and getting your fingers to be in the exact right places. Those are the two things that are going to make that chord. Instead of this, it's going to sound something like this, and a nice clear thing. But right now, focus on where you're putting your fingers. If you put a bit of work into that, that nice sound and tone is really going to take care of itself. Please trust me when I tell you that. Okay, now C is the next chord. And we do that, we could go through the numbers, and I will. I'd say, did I mess up? No, 4-2. 4-2 is 4th string, 2nd fret. 5-3 is 5th string, 3rd fret. 2-3 is 2nd string, 3rd fret. And the 4th finger is 1st string, 3rd fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 fingers engaged. Go ahead and let it ring. I will say this, only strum 5 strings on this one if possible. That's another important skill. I'm probably going to make another video about that. It's just strumming 5 strings when you do this. And then that's that. I will give you a quick bonus piece of information about these two chords. If I do G like this, all I need to do is move my 1st and 2nd finger over 1 string each to get that C chord. So just lift, keep these two where they are, lift and move over to the next strings over. Is the difference between G and C. So easy to make that difference. And finally is our D chord. And that is made by going 3-2. First finger goes on 3rd string, 2nd fret. Then I put an S. I put a circled S, and that means skip. We skip the middle finger on this chord. And then we do 2-3, 2nd string, 3rd fret with that 3rd finger. And boom, we got a nice D chord. Now these are my favorite versions of these chords. Now there are different ways to play these chords, but these are my favorite, and these are the ones I hear first and foremost in most of the recordings I hear, most of the songs I'm asked to learn for band performances and stuff like that. These are my favorite versions, and you learn these, you probably won't have to learn any other forms for a long time. So there we go. That's the G chord, the C chord, and the D chord. G chord, C chord, and D chord. I'm probably going to end the video right there to avoid any kind of copyright weird stuff. But just to give an example of a song you could do with this, let's reverse the order and go D, C, G. Big wheels keep on turning. I think that's probably enough to do. You know what song it is. Or, you know, what is that? You know I like my chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio up. And that was, I'll put in the description, I'll put those chord progressions. And it's just going to be changing the order of G, C, and D. You can do hundreds of songs with this. Okay, my name is Scott Bradley. You may know me from playing with the Ryan Weaver Country Band as one of the guitarists, and playing as the guitarist in the Kira Belfabata Jazz Quartet. Do a mess of gigs. I only say that to say you can trust me when I tell you I know how to get you playing the guitar, and the easiest and quickest way and the clearest way. Okay, thanks. Look forward to hearing from you, an email or comments on this video, and take good care. Thanks.